Kia ora, and welcome to Tuesday's Economy Watch, where we follow the economic events and trends that affect Aotearoa. I'm David Chaston, and this is the international edition from interest.co.nz, and today we lead with news Wall Street has taken sudden fright on the growing realisation of what Trump has wrought for them. It's risk-off in a big way, with equities falling sharply and bond yields retreating. Normally in a risk-off phase, the US dollar rises, but this time it's actually softer. Putin's puppet isn't good for business. Probably not helping is that one-year US inflation expectations are rising. The first rise in 4 months and to its highest level since May 2024. The broader survey reported rising pessimism. Fear of job loss jumped sharply. The worries about missing a debt payment over the next 3 months jumped to 14.6%, the highest level since April 2020. The increase was driven by those without a college degree and largest for those under age 40, the demographic that drove the election result. And it's not just consumers. American farmers are recalling at the impact on them and their markets. It is likely that farm spending and investment decisions will take a long holiday until most USDA and USAID programs are restored. Reports and data from those agencies are likely to become very unreliable now that DOGE-aligned managers are in charge. Farmers are voting with their checkbooks, and it's going to be tough for the wider agribusiness sector there. And it's probably worth noting that the Tesla share price is down another 13% so far today. That is now a 53% drop since the US election. Across the Pacific, there were a set of indicators out for Japan overnight. Their leading economic indicators index, which gauges the economic outlook for the coming months based on data such as job offers and consumer sentiment, edged up to its highest reading since October. However, that was slightly less than expected. On the other hand, annual household spending rose for the first time in 5 months, its fastest growth since August 2022. However, consumer sentiment there slipped. And China said it'll impose 100% tariffs on imports of certain Canadian agricultural products, along with a 25% levy on seafood and pork. They will come into effect in 10 days in response to Ottawa's trade measures. Canada had previously imposed a 100% tariff on Chinese-made electric cars, starting on October the 1st last year, aligning them with similar actions by the US and the EU over concerns of unfair competition. Additionally, Canada implemented a 25% tariff on Chinese steel and aluminium imports, effective since October 15th last year. They are trying not to be gamed in the manoeuvring between the US and China. And you may be interested to know that Beijing authorities have launched trial street patrols by robot dogs. Given their pervasive social security system tied to the extensive facial recognition systems, this seems a particularly dystopian development. In Europe, German industrial production rose in January from December and by more than expected. That has helped them to eat into their year-on-year decline, taking it to its smallest level since mid-2023. The US Treasury 10-year yield is now at 4.23% and down 7 basis points from this time yesterday. And the price of gold will start today at just over $2,898 and down $12 from yesterday. And oil prices are down 50 cents, just on $66.50 a barrel in the US, while the international Brent price is down $1 to $69.50 a barrel. And the Kiwi dollar is now at 57.2 US cents and up 10 basis points from yesterday. Against the Aussie, however, we're up 30 basis points at 90.8 Australian cents. Against the euro, we're up 10 basis points at 52.8 euro cents. That all means our trade weight index starts today at just over 66.5 and up 10 basis points from yesterday. And the Bitcoin price starts today at $78,624 and down another large 4.8% from this time yesterday. That means it has given up all its gains after the US election in November and more. Trump seems to have also lost the crypto tech bros sector. Volatility over the past 24 hours has been high at plus or minus 3.4%. You can find links to the articles mentioned today in our show notes, and you can get more news affecting the economy in New Zealand from interest.co.nz. Kia ora, I'm David Chaston, and we'll do this again tomorrow.